Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, as I said yesterday, I want to get into some integrated dynamics so that we can automate the day ritual. So that our, here, what are these called? The solar neutron activator will run at peak efficiency, basically permanently. Now, I have to figure out how I can get a storage with only one tablet in, because that's going to cause problems. But before I do that, I will have to get a mineral sapling, and of course I need at least one emerald. Just like that. So let's go somewhere, or let's just do it here. And let's chop this thing down, because that's how we get started with this mod. Let's get an axe. This one will do. Sorry, let me like clean this inventory out just a little bit. So we just work to make it grow, the usual. Maybe it needs more space. Yeah, you need a bit more space for them to grow. And basically we just want to chop this down. And it will drop these mineral berries. Now these are important, because with those, we could make mineral seeds, but I don't think we need those. And we didn't get what we need, I believe. There we go. Enriched mineral log. That's what we want to see in our trees. Just like this, because these drop us crystallized mineral chunks. And with those, we basically wanna... Those are needed for basically everything in this mod. So we want to get a lot of these. And to get a lot of these, we can just press R on it with our JI. We could get a B, but that sounds like a pain, so I'm not doing that. We can make a mechanical squeezer to squeeze logs and planks, which is 2 energy batteries, a squeezer, a diamond, and obsidian. But for this we need 6 and 2 times 9, which is 18. So in total we need, what, 24 of these twice. So we need 48. 48 of these chunks before I can, or before we can progress fine in this mod, which is kind of annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm gonna come back to you guys once I have the squeezer. Hello everyone, welcome back. So I've got the chunks, and hopefully I didn't fail that basic arithmetic. That would be dope if I didn't, but it seems I was correct. I believe. I wasn't. Okay, well, let's chop down one more tree. What? That's kind of embarrassing, but that's okay. And of course this tree. So you need 50. Oh, come on. 2 times 6 is 12, and then you need 4 times 9. It's 36. No, I was right. I guess I was just missing some. Huh. Well, that's fine. So we have that. Let's make our squeezer. This thing is convenient. We just put our gate on here. And I think a standard hopper should be fine here. Yep. So this is gonna squeeze. And we will just need let's get a trash can, because we don't really care for the liquid, I think. Do we? We can dry it off into a block of crystallized mineral, I guess. Drying basin. This just needs another few of these, which we have now. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. I'll just trash it. So let's get a liquid or fluid trash can. And let's get a pipe. Just like that. And we just do that. Set that to pull. And it pulls out. So there we go. We have our mineral chunks. Pretty automated. So now we can get into the chunk of this mod. No pun intended. So we need some of the logic cable. We need some variable cards. Then we need some item interfaces. Now, I'm gonna be straight with you guys here. This is my first time really doing anything with this mod. I'm basically just following a Reddit tutorial, which I will put in the description. The link to it. If you guys want to follow that, but I'll show you how or what I'm doing. So we get 4 of those, then we need 2 of each of these, which we need this, which means we need another drying basin. Okay, let's because we need this, and then we need this, which is like squeezed chorus. I guess we could just make some of these, but we still need to squeeze it. Let's make the second squeezer. Okay, let's get these chunks out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 too many, but that's okay. 1, 2, and then we do 3. What a mess. Bam, 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 bam. Intense crafting going on. Ow. That's fine. Power. Put these guys in. Can you guys like stop? It's not very nice of you, I'm not gonna lie. So we have the chorus chunks, and I'm gonna go sleep real quick. Another thing I want to do, if we manage to do that this episode, is I want to set up the fusion reactor, by the way. But I have a slight suspicion that that might not happen today, because I genuinely don't know what I'm doing here with this mod. So, I hope I manage. And let's just squeeze a little more and get that out. So now we can make some of these, and let's just get a bunch of diamonds, because this is kind of annoying. Get like 1,000. So that's just gonna go up. By the way, we get an ultimate trash can. That's pretty nice. So we can do an item importer. We can do a... Okay, if we do this, we get 4 of these, which means we can make the word item importer. We can make the item exporter by getting some more of these, I guess. So there we go. No, we have that. We just need this. And then we get an item exporter. Then we need another importer. And a diamond pickaxe, which is a word block importer. Then we need a word block exporter, which is just another one of these. And then we have a player simulator, which I think we need 2 of these if I go to the Reddit tutorial real quick. The guy says we need 2, so that's unfortunate. We're going to need the logic programmer, which I haven't made. And I believe that is that for now. I won't show you guys me making the second player simulator because that's a lot of work. We need a world reader, which is this guy. There we go. So let's. I'm going to test how this works first, and I guess I'll show you guys the complete setup and how you can do some of this stuff. Okay, guys, I've done it. That was a toughie. I couldn't get the Reddit tutorial to work how it should. So I believe this should work, maybe, hopefully, I think, probably. It certainly isn't exporting the whole time. So I'll explain what I've done. If you know some programming, it's sort of similar, I'll say. So basically what you want a logic cable on your storage, which I have changed this to an infusion pedestal because this can only hold 1. That way we don't have rituals just going through without, you know, we basically don't waste rituals like this. Then we have 2 of the player simulators on the pedestal. We have the world reader on the pedestal. And we have a variable store up here. And these all need to be connected with the logic cable. And basically what we need to do, we need to take a variable card, put that in the daytime, which will make a card of this, right? And basically what we will do with this is we will compare it to a number of our choosing. Now this we do with a integer in the logic programmer. Whoops, you can search for it up here. And basically what you can do, you can type a number like 18,000 would be good, because I believe that is nighttime, according to the tutorial at least. And then we just put a integer card in here, which gives us our card with a value of 18,000 and our daytime card. Then what we can do is we can go equals. If these 2 equal each other, we want a true card. And that's how we get this. And then we have a boolean, which is basically true or false. Then I had to do some other stuff. Basically, we want to make 2 item cards. One for a card with absolutely no item, and one for a card with the Tablet of Sunrise. So we have 2 variable cards of the type item, and one has no item, and the other has our Tablet of Sunrise. And then we want to search for choice. What we then do, or basically what this does, it checks if the boolean, our equals, in this case is true. If it is true, we can make it export our Tablet of Sunrise. And if it isn't true, we can just make it export our no item. So basically, you want to put your boolean in there, you want to put your item in the last slot, and you want to put your Tablet of Sunrise in the second slot. And we just make a card of that. And this choice card is what you want to put in one of your player simulators in the click item. This will basically put the ritual in, and the other simulator you can just put a empty variable card in the click empty, and that will do its work. And the last thing you need to do is have your variable store that is connected to the other stuff, and you need to put all of your variable cards in there. And that is basically how you do that. Now I want to test some other stuff. I don't need these, but I want to test if we can do fluids, right? Can we like drag it in? We can. So if I drag in water, I hope that works. Now you know what? Let's leave this. So this is basically how you set this up. I will still leave the link to the Reddit below. But this is the automated daytime ritual, which is super convenient. And yeah, it's just very nice, basically. And by the way, I notice my jetpack energy is going down, but that's fine. So now we basically have our permanent running solar neutron activators, which means infinite polonium, infinite plutonium, and the stuff that we will make today. Whew, that was kind of a toughie, I'm not gonna lie. Fusion reactor, yeah, lots of processes, we love those. I believe we want this deuterium. We want this stuff. So let's first of all just take a look at our little quest here for the reactor. So we need 25 reactor class, which we already have. Then we need fusion reactor ports, 3 of them, 36 fusion reactor frames, and a controller, which those I will just make patterns for, and I will build the reactor already, I think, and I'll show you the complete thing maybe. Or I mean, I don't have a pattern for this, so I might show you guys just the process of the building. We also want these, by the way. They're not, for some reason they decided to like separate them. Like, I don't know why it's only here. But yeah, we also need the laser focus matrix. So I'll be back once I have all the necessary stuff. Hello. So I've decided to make a little change. I've decided to, first of all, for this setup, I use the greater than instead of the equals, because it only equals for a tick, so that might be a problem, is what I thought. So I want to do, if this daytime card is bigger than 18,000, then I want it to give me a boolean, and the rest can stay the same. And that's one change I've made. I've also made the reactor stuff, so don't worry, I'll do that in a second. And another thing I've changed is I've removed all of the mechanism pipes and stuff for a integrated dynamics setup, because this is actually kind of insane how fast this can transfer. Because what you can do, or first of all, I'll explain. You need a fluid interface on your sink, some logic cables, and a fluid exporter here. And that's the whole setup. And in the exporter, you just need a export fluid card with water. It might work with export all fluids, perhaps, I don't know. But just in the programmer, just make a fluid card, put some water in here, and your card down here, and then you have your card. And what you can do in the fluid exporter, you can go to these part settings. You can do ticks per operation. So set that to 1. And in the export fluids, if you press this little plus and go all the way to the fluid transfer rate, you can just absolutely crank this up. Like, you can just put, this is the max transfer rate. So I could probably burn like 20 now easily. Yeah. Let's burn like, I don't know. Let's try 40. The water won't be an issue. The fuel is still slowly going up. But as you can see, I'm now easily able to use much more. So I'm producing much more energy too, for example. So let's fill this up. So let's get to the reactor. If we take a look at how this thing is built, you basically just want to do 4 of these. So it is BAM, get the reactor class, BAM, BAM, then you just put these on top, BAM, 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 BAM. Is that correct? I know the glass is correct, I don't know about the block though. Doesn't look like it. Well, just build 4 of these for now. Like this. You don't need the glass, by the way. It just looks cooler. Bam, 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 bam. Surround that with the reactor frame. And right here... Nah, not right there. I'll keep that. By the way, in here you can do this, I believe. So let's do that. Do the glass. There's a block missing there, and bam. And I actually don't have enough. Bam. And then, if you take a look, it is inward 1. So right there. I believe we can use glass here. The controller goes there. This can be glass, this can be glass, this can be glass. And then I'm going to make these 2 my inputs. And my output can be over here. So this is back to glass. And I'll have my thing up here. So all that I need now is a little more frame. I believe 1 will do. And we just place that there. Get the fusion reactor frame. And there we go. So this is the fusion reactor. And I believe, you know what? Let's actually get another input over here. I think. That's good. This is still running, which is awesome. Okay, that's the reactor setup. Now to the fuel. We need DT fuel. Which, if you didn't know, is deuterium and tritium. But what you can also do, you can just import these separately, which I am going to do. So basically for the tritium, we need lithium, which is just this setup again, but we'll do more of these. For the deuterium, this is easier. We just need heavy water and a electrolytic separator. Heavy water is just with a pump and a filter upgrade. So it's just this, basically, and some tin dust, which we can easily do. So let's see the pump. I think I'll do the usual mechanism thing where I don't show you how I build it, and I just show you the complete setup, because that's just, I think, more convenient for you guys, I would personally say. So I'll show you guys the setups for the production of both tritium and deuterium. Alright, alright, so the setups are complete, I suppose. I didn't really build much, but we can always expand. Basically, I'm still using this setup, because this drawer is full, which means I don't need it right now. So I can use the lithium that we are already making, and I've just connected some more rotary condensators, since we need gaseous lithium. And what I've done, I've just connected this to a quantum entangler, and I've made a new network or frequency called lithium, which has the lithium inside. These are all connected to our solar neutron activators over here, and these are producing our tritium. And the deuterium is super simple. It's literally just, I have 3 pumps here with the filter upgrades and speed and energy upgrades going into a electrolytic separator, which just produces deuterium. And that's the setup. So we just want a few things. For one, we want a sink here, because we want water in this thing. Yeah, we want water. This will also make steam, by the way. So we probably want another port, actually, for the steam. Because once we have this running, this will fill up super fast, and this will also make a ton of energy. Genuinely a ton. So let's put that there. And I can just connect it to this once I have it going. I have 2 more quantum entangler porters for steam. And while I'm doing that, we can make a fluid exporter, just like that. I'll be using integrated dynamics for that, because it is super fast, like I said. And we just need a fluid interface. What we can do, we can just put that there, and a fluid exporter right here. And we'll just take the logic cable, connect these up, and all we need is a export fluid card. So let's see if I have I do actually. I have a card left over. Export fluid. And we want to set this to just the max. Will do. Like that. So this is full of water now, I believe. I don't know if we can see it. The quantum entangler porters are next. And we will just place that there. Actually, before we do that, I want to configure this to be an output. Whoops, that was a wrench. Configurate. Let's just do items. Output right there. So that should have gas. That seems correct. We might need a what is it? We need a we might need a tube. So that's that. Now what we need is we need a Hohlraum, which is just 4 gold dust in a carbon thing. Metallurgic infuser, and then we need some deuterium in it. And we can do that with a thing. There you go. Hohlraum. Awesome. So all we need now is the deuterium itself, which is a chemical infuser. And I'm not going to be using this. I'll be using the fuel separately, because I think that is more convenient. Can you please be... There you go. So this is now making DT fuel, deuterium. And we just need a gate on this. Pam. Now we put our Hohlraum in here. Gets filled up. Super nice and easy. And let's get rid of this. We can put our Hohlraum up here in the controller. Was it still, where is it? Huh? Hol. Okay. So let's put that away. Let's put this in. And now we have only one more thing to do. We just need a laser amplifier and the lasers. And then we are basically done with this. And we shouldn't have to come back to this, I want to say. So that is pretty awesome. Let's put that there. Steam set. And we want to make sure gas is set to output at the bottom and not input. There we go. So now, by the way, let's see if this works. By the way, because I'm not so sure. So I'll wait for that. While I'm doing that, do I have the patterns? I don't. So pattern for laser and pattern for laser amplifier. Awesome. Chuck those in there. And we only need one of these. We technically only need one laser, but I think having more is better. So what we want to do with this, we want to make sure this is set up to the same height as the laser focus matrix, and we want the red dot here should be facing into the matrix, I believe, just like that. And we want to set this to redstone normal, because we want it to not do anything for now. And we can just do that, make 3 lasers. While those are being made, we will check how far the ticks are here. 15,000. Okay, still got a bit to go. bam. And these, of course, are... that's a problem. Oh no, what did I break? A pipe. Okay, that's not the worst thing ever. God, I am... Okay, great. Yeah, these blocks destroy everything, so be careful with that. So we actually need a block out like that. Because it places facing your way for some reason. Like that. So I believe we can do this, and it will face in, face in, face in. So this is building up now. And basically all we need to do is get some flux, because I don't want to use the ender gates for this, because they are too slow. These can transfer 800,000. The gates only 50k, the ones I'm using. So that is not enough. Let's just connect these to our network here. Do you only take... I guess we didn't need this, because they have a limit. So this will be slowly building up, and we wanted to get to 100, I believe. And then we can change back the redstone mode, and it will jumpstart the thing. Let's see, is this working? Okay, we're almost there. That's exciting. So let it please work. Please, please, please. Once it hits 18k, which is right now, the active... Yep, it works. Oh, that is really cool. That is super cool. Haha. Okay, awesome. That makes me happy. So now we just we just connect the tubes here. So now we have peak efficiency. That's awesome. I love peak efficiency. We could probably change the card a little bit to have you know, to be activated earlier, but it's fine. I think this is already really good. So let's just do that, and let's see. I wanna do that, and I wanna... No, this is input, and this can be output. So now the tritium's going in, and now we just set this to output. The deuterium is going in. So our fuels are basically done. And we're gonna have to see that we don't burn faster than we produce. That's basically the biggest issue here. So there we go. We might want to add more pumps, by the way, because I think that's our slowest thing. So let's wait for the 100 million, and I hope that's enough. In the meantime, what can we do? We can take our quests. And by the way, these, I'm not getting them, which kind of sucks. Same for this. Even though we have them. So this happened for this too, I think, or what was it? One of these quests. So what I did, I went into the editing mode here, and I basically just edited it. Or can I like that? You right click the quest and you just click complete instantly. Because you know, we did do the turbine and the and this. So let's just complete them. I don't know why I didn't get this, because this is completed too. So let's complete that. Anything else? The matrix. Let's complete this also. And let's get out of the editing mode. And there we go. So if you're wondering how to do that, just press this. Because we've made them. It's not cheating. So yeah. I don't know if this is fast enough. It's making like 150. Let's make it, yeah, 150-ish per whatever, per tick maybe. I really want to get this started. I'm really curious about this. What about the SBS? I feel that we could get started on making the SBS maybe. How much time have I had in this episode? Let's see. I'll just do a quick cut and I'll decide if I make the SPS this time or next time. Okay, so we are making the SPS next time because today I am missing just material. I don't have enough. Interestingly enough. Oh, okay, wait. There you go. But what we can do, we can start up our reactor. Huh. Never mind. I guess we need more than that. Let me figure out how much it was to jumpstart the fusion reactor. I'll be back once I know. Whoops. Okay, we need 400 million. I think. So, I will wait for that. I guess. And I would have really loved to make the SBS today. But I guess that just means next time we'll make it, and along with that, we will be making the unobtainium for sure. And by the way, this is too slow now, so let's crank this up a little bit. I've wanted to do this. Let's crank it up to like 60. Can this keep up? It is going up still, which means it can keep up. Okay, let's just jump to 100. Can this keep up? No. I think it's perfectly balanced at 100. How much steam? Okay, pretty good. Pretty darn good. I wish these could fill faster. But I guess you could like place laser tractor beams, and those you can point at the laser amplifier. That way you can have more lasers going in. But I'm not going to do that. I'll just wait. It's fine. So I'll be back once it's at 400 million, so we can actually jumpstart the reactor. Okay, so you can just boost these with the time and a border, and you get it pretty quickly. So I'll wait until it runs out, and then I'll jumpstart it. And do we have everything set up correctly? We need a flux plug. A plug. And what we will actually do, we will make a new network called, we will call it Big Energy. big energy. And we will switch to this. And this will also be switched to the big energy. And if we... let's make a flux block here so that we don't run out. And make our plug plug. And we want to take the output from here, of course, to big energy. How is this making energy? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's jumpstart it. Let's go. There we go. It is running. And is the fuel going down at all? Nope. It is actually, because of the because it's nighttime, but that's fine. Not for long, because I changed this a little bit. This is now 15,000 instead of 18. So if we give it like 1,000 ticks, it'll change. So there we go. We can turn this off now, and we have our reactor. Making lots of stuff here. So it is I think it'll be fine if we just crank this up a little bit, the injection rate, that is. Fuel, let's crank it up to like 5. I went up to 4. Okay. This is still fine. This is well going down, of course, because it's not producing. Now it is. I love that so much. Back to producing, and now we're making more than enough. So I say we crank the injection rate up a lot more. Let's go like 10, because I think we can only go in like even numbers from the looks. Stats, heat, we have the water, we have the energy. The heat is rising slowly. This is only making like 340k right now, but that's okay. The steam is slowly rising, so we are getting it, which is great. Oh, we are getting it fast. Oh, okay. Let's get some tubes, maybe. And just make that, like, you know, pull. So that we have a little more throughput on this. Can I somehow... Let's get a little help here. This is a shrinking tool. It's really convenient to have. So I do recommend getting it, even though I've not needed it at all. Basically, if you right click, you can change how big you want to be, and then if you shift right click, you will change to that size. So that's that. Now all we have to do is we get some alloy, and we upgrade these bad boys. Just like that. Like that, and like that. Come on. There you go. The steam is basically full now. So we're making 23 million FE a tick now. So this is just absolutely going super fast here. I think. Why was it so high and now it's going down? What's going on? Let's load this, by the way. Okay, interesting. Well, let's crank this up to like 16. Will it keep up? It does keep up. I'm still tiny. Okay, let's go up to, let's say, 26. Keeping up. Keeping up. Easily keeping up. And this is now making... Okay, it's going up fast. So this is almost full now. I love this. We're making so much energy. And a million FE a tick. And this has a bunch of steam, which means it is obviously also making a bunch of energy. What if we just crank it up to like 40? Just go absolutely nuts with it. Will this keep up? It keeps up. Damn. I made a good setup. That's kind of crazy. So our energy is just going to be rising and rising and rising and rising. Our steam is also going to be just going up even further. So we might want to upgrade the induction matrix next time too, maybe. I think we can go a little higher too. Let's go 50. Do you keep up? Yes, but you can notice it's a lot slower now. So what I think I'm going to do after this episode, I think we are going to, or I am going to expand the deuterium setup, because this has 0 issues keeping up right now. And we can easily expand this too if we need. Oh, there we go. It's basically maxed out. Holy. The energy gods have have blessed us today with this reactor. Well, this is where I'm going to end up this episode though. Next time we will make the SBS casing, the SBS thing, to get the antimatter palette. We will also make the what is it? The unobtainium. That is something I want to make. And besides that, I'll have to see what I'm going to make. But I'm rather satisfied with this, I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I can see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the thing back there helped, the daytime. And bye.